Yo, how's it going? So, started back working on the van again today. I've had a few days off because I've had this mega stressful university assignment to do, and I finally handed it in this afternoon with 1 minute to spare. And after I've handed it in, I realised that I forgot like one of the main things, so I've probably failed it. So after that, I just got cracking with build the van to cheer myself up a bit. So I'll show you what I've just done in the past hour, and I'm going to show you what I'm about to do, which is something really exciting that I can't wait to do. So here we go. I have reused bits of old plywood from the last build and cut them all into strips, so you can recognise that was one of my cabinets what I used to stuff clothes into. This is just all bits of shelf, all bits of wherever it was, I can't even remember anymore, but I've cut it into strips, and now that's the bed slats for the bed. I've also done the bed slats from the top of the bed, and I've also done the front of the bed with these parts were the old bed slats, but they're too nice to be for bed slats. The old bits of fence panel, they've got lovely grains in them, so I'm using on the front of that bed. So here we are. Here's the front section of the bed, which is going to be storage, split into sections. So that's that so far, and next I'm going to build Oscar's up like a little privacy wall, I guess. He's going to have his own sort of room with a little doorway in there. So what I've done is I have cut out my template for the side of the van, and I'm now going to cut out the plywood. So here we go. So that is the wall. This is the way we're getting into his room, and this is going to be hiding everything else. So let's see if it fits. Okay, so last night the battery died and I just carried on working. This morning the battery still wasn't charged, so I carried on working some more, and now I'm going to show you how far I have got, and oh my god, it is looking so good right now. Ready? So the piece that I cut out fit really well into the shape of the van. That hole there is going to be a little door as well. I've kept the cutout for it, and I'm going to make it into a hobbit door. So that is going to be like a little really magical little room for Oscar to sleep in. And then I cracked on with all this today, cut out around the holes. I thought that was going to be a tricky job, but luckily one of my bowls from the kitchen was the exact same size, so I just used that as a little template to cut the holes, and they look so much better set in to the cladding than they did against the white paint. I'm just really happy with it. So next I'm going to do, I've got one pack of cladding left, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to start cladding from the top down on this side, because it'll probably only get to like here maybe, I don't know. So yeah, looking good so far, really happy, making quick progress. So let's keep the ball rolling. Okay, so here we are. I have ran out of cladding, so at least I've got to this part of the wood anyway. So it's looking good. Still got plenty of hours of daylight left, so I am going to just. Battery died again, new one. So yeah, I'm gonna carry on using up all the wood that I've got that's of any use from the old build. So I think I might try and make my kitchen cabinets. Then after that I can make a chair, and then I think I'm gonna have to buy a few new bits of wood then. But so far so good. So I've just put together these parts here out of all scraps. They've jigsaw pieced it together all everywhere. Show you, look. Join, all joins everywhere. Which is exactly how I built my LDV out, really. In fact, all that wood is from my LDV. And I got another frame on that side. There was the old countertop height, there's the extension height. So I haven't got my fridge that's in storage at my mum's house, and I haven't got my stove that's in storage at my mum's house, so I can't do all the measurements for those, but I can put the countertop on. So I am going to fasten this piece into the wall now and the floor, and then I'm going to put my countertop on top. Ooh. Yes. It needs to be fastened in, it needs to be sanded and oiled and stained and all that type of stuff, but just look at this beautifulness. Yes. Ooh, yes. I can't wait to show you the sink I've got as well to go with the tap and all that, and the tiles. Oh my god, it's gonna look amazing. Okay, so the back piece, that's fastened, and this little edge is fastened here. This piece is what I've had in my past two builds, the LDV build and the first Sprinter build. This is the platform for my stove. Now, like I said, the stove's at my mum's, so I can't measure it to see how low this needs to be, but it's going to be probably about there, and the counter is going to have a lid on it to hide it, so it'll be a usable worktop as well. So I can't put that in just yet, but I am going to put a support in here. This is just an example, just in there to keep the water bottles in nice and snug. So I need to measure it, cut it, frame it, and then stick that in. Okay, so I'm probably going to put a brace across here as well, just to stop the tanks from wobbling, I think. Just to keep them nice and secure. Wobbly still. Don't want them to be shaking around all over the place. You want them to be solid in place. So I might actually put something on the top as well to keep them in, and that can also double up to put something on as a shelf. So that's what I'm going to do. Okay, so that's the water tanks, water containers, nice and solid now. They're nice and safe, they're not going to shake around too much now. Obviously the water will swish inside them, but it'll be quite stable like that. So what I'm going to do next is I'm going to put as much of the plumbing in as I can, because obviously my sink's not in yet, so I can't do it exactly. My tap's not in yet, so I can't do it exactly. But I'm going to put most of the plumbing in that I can before I put this worktop on, just because it's easier to do it without the worktop being there. I feel like I've been going at this plumbing for ages, so I'll show you where I'm up to anyway. So we've got the two water tanks connected equally together into a T-junction into the middle, into the filler valve with the adjuster there. See the valve there, you turn that to filler, turn it that way for when you're using the sink. You've got to make sure when you do it this way, that you have to make sure the space is equally in the middle so it fills both tanks at the exact same time. Otherwise, if it's one away the other, one tank will get overfilled. So yeah, that goes through to the valve, through to the water pump, around to the accumulator, and then I have got this water filter which goes that way, which I'll probably have to connect to, maybe, I don't know, to the wall somewhere, maybe up here, and then after through that up into the tap. So I've just got to wait for the bits to come to fit the filter, and that is all the plumbing done. Obviously I need to put the sink in, and then this is the waste, yeah, for the drain. So yeah, so far so good, but it's a nice sunny day. It's a Saturday, so we are going to go out for a bike ride. So I'll give you a quick little circle to what it's up to now. And that's that. So if you enjoyed the video, give us a like and a comment below. If you haven't subscribed already, please do, and I will see you next time. Thanks for watching. Cheers.